Hi everyone, it's Tiffany. I am here in Farm Together. It's been a while since I actually posted any Farm Together videos. It's one of my favorite games, and really they aren't adding anything new. They're not doing any updates or anything anymore, and I had originally arranged my farm to have tons of room for all the incoming items from the updates. They were really good at weekly updates, but obviously they're focusing on other games at this time and have no longer been updating this one, which is totally cool. I still have a ton of fun on this game. But with that said, I decided, it was a really tough decision, but I decided to recycle my farm. So you can see it is completely, well, it's not completely empty. So the items, when you recycle a farm, the items that are remaining are always the houses. You can manually delete them, but they're still there. And then there's obviously the bus stop. And then that's one of my houses there. And then this, I think this, we'll have to go check this out. I think it's probably like the tree thing. We'll go over there and look at it, but there's just a few things that won't delete when you recycle your farm, and you do in fact get everything back. So the value of everything gets put back into your account, if you will. So you can see up at the top, I have 4.52k ribbons and tons of money, obviously, and lots of diamonds. I got that all back from just recycling things. So this is what that was over here. So we have the warehouse, and we have the feeder thing, and then the fish thing, the pond filter system, and then the tree, the cultivation table, and the tree thing, the arborist thing. I don't know their actual names until I hover over them. And then the hydroponic greenhouse. So these are all things that you make progress on. But anyway, I recycled the whole farm. We're starting from scratch. This is going to be a series. I've wanted to do... I did kind of have a Let's Play going on, but we didn't continue with that. But this, I wanted to make a nice little series where we completely recycle the farm and then build it back up. And it's going to be kind of like my final farm layout. And it's not going to be anything too like a decorate. It's going to be, hopefully it'll be nice, but it's not going to be all decoration and fun and games. It's going to actually have, I made like a spreadsheet that has the flowers, the trees, the animals, the fish, rated from highest XP to lowest XP. And that's like the order we'll place them. We'll place them in a grid system probably. But we'll also try to decorate it and make it look nice. Because my farm before, if I still have the screenshot of what the map view of it was, I'll insert it right now. But I don't know if I'll remember to do that. But it had tons of room to grow, if you will. So what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to start on the flowers, since I love the flowers. They're loyal, they're amazing. But I don't know how I'm going to do this. I definitely need to get some bus stop points in. Now, this number one stop right there is actually going to be the very center of the grid, the map. Yes, I did count out the squares and steps and everything, and that is the very center. I think it was off by one because one side had more than the other, but it was just by one. But honestly, that's as close to the middle as I can get, and I definitely, you might think I'm crazy for that, but I need that. I need that center. So the hardest part really is getting those bus stops in, and I will reorganize them later because they are going to be numbered, from 1 to however many you have, and, sometimes 1, I kind of want them to have, from left to right order, so 1, 2, 3, but 1 can be the center, if that makes any sense to you guys. So anyway, before, I believe I had, oh gosh, what was it? 3, 6, I think it was 6 by 6 squares of produce, like the items. What I'm going to do though, is I'm going to do what I did kind of similarly to last time. By the way, if you have been on my farm, this is a kind of like a multiplayer thing, farm together. You can come stop by my farm. My name is Ohcluck on here, and my farm is pretty much, well, maybe not always open, but it's open quite a bit, and I never have any visitors ever. It's crazy. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and start by placing some. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I was gonna place some tile, but not this one here. But we can go ahead and move this. And I definitely, where is the bus stop these days? Here it is. So at least we have this bus stop to start working on. I forgot you can get different camera views. I'm usually working with this one. So anyway, I want to I guess we could lay out, I was going to lay out the path, but I think I'm going to, well, first let's go ahead and, these little exclamation marks bother me. I don't know why I have them all of a sudden. I didn't get any new packs recently or anything, so I don't know why they're appearing as new items. But anywho, maybe it's, well, no, this doesn't make sense because those are like old event items. I don't know what's going on here. But anywho, we're going to do the flowers first. Sorry, I'm just going through here, trying to get that last exclamation mark. I don't know where it is. Anywho, we're going to do the flowers first. And like I said, I have a spreadsheet and we're going to read through it here just a second. So the first high value item is the Gerbera Daisy. Sorry, I might end up butchering some of these names as well because I'm just not great at pronouncing things sometimes. So anyway, going to the flowers tab. These are all of our flowers. We might not cover putting down all of these flowers in this episode, but it's fine. We'll work on it. We have plenty of time. So the first one is the Gerbera Daisy here. Gerbera? I don't know. If I'm saying anything wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But this one is our highest value XP. So something you may not know about this game, I hope you guys know kind of more so about this game than someone wouldn't, but but the experience and the money all kind of depend on what's going on in your game. So the experience will go up and the money will go up as you level up your flower or whatever, you know. So every time you harvest and you get a certain amount of XP or whatever, and then that goes to your account and then you get more money from that. So right now my harvest price is, well, actually your harvest price will also increase if you have sprinklers on them. That's a fun fact. So we definitely got to do that too. I hope I don't forget. So this is what the tractor can plant at once. Actually, do I even have a fuel station? I probably should get that. So this is what I had before. I'm going to show you guys. Oh, no. I don't want to do this. Wait. Wait a minute. I used to have bees over here. So wait, what do I want to do? I think I want to do this. So let's move all of these. And can we, oh, well, no. Nope. I'm going to just have to temporarily move them over here for a second. Okay, so let's jump over to the bees. I forget where they're at. They're in this section, right? Bees. Am I missing them? Oh, here they are. So what I did was I had lined this whole area in bees, which I did really like. And it's going to take forever to do, but it's going to be worth it. So what I'll do, I don't know about the bus stop situation. I wonder what I had before. I'm trying to look. Okay, it seems as though, obviously we're going to have to move the paths, right? See, I don't know if I can put, let's see what happens here. 1 second. So yeah, I'm going to have to move this to the corner over here. So this one isn't going to be directly in the corner. Oops. To be like just over here chilling, and then I'll have bees around it. I feel like that's wrong. Like I feel like that's not what I had before, but now I obviously can't go back and look. Because I feel like, part of me, I want to say, had the bus stop in the corner over here. Maybe? Let's see. I think I'm going to put it over there anyway, and we're going to see how it looks. Because there are some aspects here that I want to keep that I had. Obviously, this being one of them, having the bus stop there. So if I move this path over here, does it kind of look... I feel like that's so weird. I don't know, because I can't make that decision because this is conflicting. Because I can't make the decision because I can't keep going with the beehives until I know. I feel like, So, like I said, I have that picture of what my map was. And I think, I'm pretty sure this is how it was. I'm going to say it is. And if we have to fix it at some point later, then we have to fix it at some point later. It's just going to have to be that way. So let's go ahead and move these that we had originally set. It just looks a little weird right now. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it'll look better in a minute. So anywho, let's get a couple paths down before we start going crazy here. Let's get on the tractor and we can lay 3 at a time this way. I think I did 4 across before, 4 different flowers, but obviously things are gonna change. So let's just, oops, I guess I accidentally clicked off of there, but let's go ahead and just get a little bit of a base going on here. Not too much. So like I said, before I wanted to say it was 6 by 6 in flowers, but let's move this, let's put it there, and then put it here. All right, oh, well, that's weird. So anyway, let's fix that. So 6 by 6 meaning I'll show you exactly what it looked like. So it was like this. I'd have just 6 by 6, right? Yeah. So there and there. So this is what it looked like. Now I kind of want to double it because I feel like, I don't know, you need a lot more, right? So my idea is, let's see. So we'll do another whole thing around. So we'll do another like 9 by 9 situation maybe. Is that 9 by 9? So if that's it, yeah. So like 9 by 9. It's way bigger than I would like to, but you know what? I think I do want to do it that way because we will have extra room on the farm. So we should definitely do it that way. That's what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to go ahead. Should I add in the sprinklers yet? I'm not sure. I haven't made that decision yet. But we will definitely put up some pathways now. And I do want to kind of block these all off. So we're going to, you know, frame them up basically. And then we'll move on to the next flower here in a moment. Let's see. I definitely got to look at my my document that I made. But I think this is starting to look a lot like what it looked like before. I think I made the correct decision with the bus stop being in the corner there. So I'm happy about that. Now let me just go back to the bus stop here. And I think we're gonna, should we add in more bees right now? I think I'm gonna just go ahead and add in more flowers next, and then we'll work on bees from there. Because we have a couple bees, it's fine. If we need to harvest them for anything, it'll be fine. So, I'm not sure how far I gotta go with these paths, so I'm not gonna do that in too crazy detail right now. So the next item is the white orchid, and that's the bellflower. Where are my orchids? Here they are. White orchid. Actually, I'll show you some of the stats on the orchid before we move on. So this is the second highest XP valued flower. And we're going to go ahead and put it down. Okay, and same thing, we're going to do the 9 by 9. It is 9 by, I didn't even count. 3, 6, 9, yeah. Sometimes, I question my math a lot because sometimes, you know, math. So anyway, here we go. We got it all squared up. And I definitely got to get a path going through the center there. I haven't made the decision if I did check the map, and I did 5 flowers across. So I don't know. We might have to take a break from flowers and move on to the other side, which is going to be animals. And by other side, I mean the complete other side of the map, that way. So I kind of want to make it even. You know me, I gotta have everything centered and even. So I want to make sure I have that. It's obviously not going to be perfect because the way the path is going over here, obviously we have the bees and then the path. And then normally if I were working like with the animals over there, it's just going to be the animals and then the path, you know. So maybe I'll do a path on the one side, kind of make it closer to being even. I do want to start off by doing 3 flowers, and then we'll move over to the animal section. So the Saffron Crocus is next, and this one gives us gems. I love this one. It's so handy dandy when you need those gems. All right, so let's go ahead and put these down. And they do cost 2 ribbons each, so they're not cheap. The ribbons are very valuable in this game. For some reason, obviously I got over 4,000 back, but like I feel like that's not enough. I feel like I spent way more ribbons in this game than that, but maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully. So I do want to throw down some sprinklers now that I'm here. I don't know. Decisions. I think maybe we'll do some sprinklers and then we'll go over and do the animals. I'm thinking that's what's best for us right now. So let's head back and let's throw down the sprinklers. So this is going to actually be a lot more sprinklers. I had not been able to fill out the entire flower section with sprinklers. I only did, I can't say for certain because I don't have it here, obviously. It's all recycled, it's all gone. But I want to say that the first like 3 rows of, no, I want to say the first 2 rows of 5, so maybe 10 different flowers actually had sprinklers. And that's when they were only 6 by 6 squares. So now there's a lot more of them. So I don't know if I'll be able to put as many sprinklers down, but I do definitely want to get the first row in with sprinklers because they are the high value ones, and you know, we need all the XP and all the money that we can get. So, and with these ones, I guess I didn't on my chart put how many days it takes for them to harvest or be ready to be harvested, but oh wait, so the sprinklers are going to be weird and off with this shape. Because the sprinklers will do 2 at a time. Oh no. I don't know what to do. I'm glad I did this though. So theoretically, if I did another 4, right? So that would bring it out here. Then the next sprinkler would go, no, because it would still be off, right? So if I did, oh no, because if I did, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. And then it would be sprinkler in between that one and the next one and that one and the next one. So maybe I should go another row. But it won't be a perfect square. Decisions. Oh, goodness. Okay, maybe. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's do this. We're going to move all of these. I'm going to just move them. Oh gosh, they're going to need moved in a big chunk. Alright, so let's get the flowers out and let's see how this looks. So we will do another 3. This is so much more than I wanted to do with the flowers. But it might be good. Because if I don't go any more this way, we'll definitely be good. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see how it goes. Alright, so what is it? It was 9 by 9. So now it's 12 by 12. Okay, this is definitely much bigger than I wanted to go. But with that being said, we now can have the proper amount of sprinklers. And it'll be nice and even. So now the question is, do I want to bring it out on the side or do I want to do rectangles? I kind of want to do it out on the side. I think so. I think that's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and kind of shift everything. It's kind of going to be a little bit annoying, but it'll be good. It'll be good. It's going to be very annoying, actually. I would rather just delete it, but that's not going to be great to do either. All right, let's just keep moving all of these. We have just this nice big chunk here. Let's go and move these ones, and then maybe actually I'll move these over here, right, to the final area. Well, not final, but somewhat final. All right, so it's at least I'm starting to get like, oh nope, don't want to do that. I do want to get some land plowed though, because they do still have events as of right now. I don't know if they're going to do this forever in the future, but they do have events. How many do I need to move? Yeah, I need to move all 3. Sorry, they do have events, and they're just like little fun. Like right now, I think it's the end of the like Valentine's Day one, so it's really fun. I like them. What was that? What was my point though with the events? Oh my gosh, I just lost it. I don't remember what we were talking about. I'm just distracted. Events. What was I saying about events? Oh man, when I go back to edit this, I'm gonna be like, oh silly, you remember what it was. Alright, so anyway, oh, this is gonna be odd too, isn't it? Wait, no, it's gonna be right. It's gonna be right. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's put the sprinklers down. So I really don't know about the whole sprinkler situation actually covering the whole entirety of all of our flowers. That's going to be something I have to work up towards. Getting more ribbons, obviously. But I'm hoping with the smaller farm. So one thing I actually struggled with was, so I have all the packs and everything. There are little DLCs. But there were tons of houses. So as you know, I have all these houses here. And to get tickets, which are the last one on the little like money list up there, you need the houses to get the tickets. Nope, don't do that. Nope, don't do that. I need to get a fuel station too. You need the house to get tickets. Now, I had so many houses that I didn't even feel like I had time to, go into them, and it was such a burden, I guess. So what I want to do ideally is have no more than 3 houses that I'm working on that I have on the farm. I have 0 ideas of what it's going to look like though, because I wanted to make like a little. At first, my idea was to make a village, right? But I don't want to make a village because I don't want all the houses. They're great. I love the houses and everything. But at the same time, you'd have to see them. You guys, if you've been playing this game, there's like a circus tent. There's like a space thing. There's all these things. And I kind of just wanted to look like natural. Like I want the tree house, the cabin, and maybe one other house. And I kind of want them to be, tucked away somewhere. So that's what I'm thinking with the houses, and I don't know what my plan is for them yet though, so that's up in the air at this moment. Well, anyway, I probably should be kind of counting what I'm doing here because I feel like I'm gonna mess this up. All right, so that is 3. I still want to know what I was talking about with the events before. Anyway, 3, 6, 9. So we need one more. Oh, there's a rogue little thingy over here. All right, so we need more white orchids up in here. Let's go, white orchids. Okay, so we have, that is 9, right? This will be the 9th. So we need another row off to the side over here. We need to move more of the crocuses. So let's get those moving. I don't know how many I have to move, so I'm just gonna move a whole thing. And then I think, so if I did 9 by 9s, oh gosh, I should not be doing math right now because I'm gonna look stupid. 2, 4, I did 5 9 by 9s. Okay, that's easy math. That's 40, right? 40 across, something like that. If I did 40 across, and these are 12, 12, and 12, 12 times 3, oh gosh, 24, it's 36. So that's actually really close. I might only do 3 and 3, so you know what I mean? And then we'll work on the next row. We'll have to see how it looks. Like I said, we're going to go over and do the animal section, and then we'll kind of make a decision from there. Anyway, got to recount. So 3, 6, 9, so we need one more row of white orchids over here. There we go. And then we should be really good to go, and I'm pretty excited we got that all fixed up. It only took forever, but we did it. We have a long way to go. Well, I have tons of paths, so maybe we'll just go over here and get the paths instead of buying new ones right away. We got to use these ones up. I might have to get off the tractor though to move them, yeah, because that's gonna select all of them. So let's go ahead and get all of these. Okay, got it. I think we'll keep those. We're gonna need this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Whoops, lagged a little bit there. All right, now we can get back on the tractor. Whoop. No. Gosh dang it. Pressed the wrong button. That's what I get, I guess. All right, let's go back. Let's get these 2 that we missed. All right, and then I'm going to get on the tractor and not press any other buttons. All right, so let's go in between here because that's obviously going to be placing big bricks of them, and I only want little paths. Okay, we have this little section up here. We need to get, oh, nope. Gosh dang it. Okay. Oh, nope, I did it again. All right, let's get off the tractor. And let's go here. And I'm honestly just gonna manually place them here with my jackhammer. All right, so let's check on these crocuses before we lay down any sprinklers for the other flowers. So we have 3, 6, 9. So we're going to need one more row going this way. Where is that Saffron Crocus? Here it is. Let's get back on the tractor. Definitely got to get that fuel station soon. All right, so that should be the 12 that we need. And I think we got to go down one more. Yeah, it's easy now because we could just line it up with the rest of them. Once we got this base area, it's all good from here. So in between the flowers and the animals, I plan to have trees. And one thing that I've been torn about is, so farmhands. They do like a certain section, right? And if you have the, what was it, the 6x6? Is that what I originally said? If you have the 6x6, they place really nicely in between, and they can harvest like 4 groups of your trees. If you like reference back to the image that I showed you, if I ended up putting it in, you'll understand. But I had farmhands in between each group of 4, and they harvested perfectly. I'm afraid if I do thick blocks like these 12x12s that they're not going to be as good and handy, because I might have to take out a tree and put them in the center of the tree. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to jump on and do the trees like right away, or probably anytime soon, or at least until I make a decision, because that's kind of the thing. I've been torn on that, and the houses. Those are the only really big things that I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. So, but that's the idea. We're definitely going to hop on over to the animals probably in the next episode, because we've been doing these little flower sections for so long. But we'll hop on over to the animals, try to get like at least 3 blocks of those animals done, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So what I want to do right now is put down the sprinklers. This is really exciting though, because I've been wanting to film this series for so long, this little farm recycle series, and I've had my farm recycled for probably like almost 2 weeks now, and I haven't been able to play. I have an extra farm. I have a few extra farms that I kind of am building up and making specific farms for. Like I have a flower farm and whatever, so I play on those for the time being. But I think this is what I was trying to say with the events. So the events, like I wanted more farms to actually be able to plant some of the event crops and stuff, and I've been really struggling with the whole Valentine's event, because I can only plant like 100 cotton candy at once, and it's kind of annoying. You can only plant it in spring. So in this case, it would have been nice to have like a second farm to work on. So, or like I have a couple farms, so it wouldn't have been my second farm. But this is my main farm. This is where I usually do all my event stuff. So it's been hard, but it's really nice to be back and start redecorating it. And this is just it's so peaceful knowing that this is, my final farm layout, and that this is just what I'll be able to log on to and hang out on whenever I feel like it. And hopefully some of you guys will start logging on to this farm too. It's a really nice farm. Seriously, underrated. Nobody visits. I promise. 0 people. Like, I have a friend, Alex, that plays this game as well, and he's always like, oh, I always have people coming to my farms. I have 0. Like, there's occasions where, like, a random person will show up, but it's very unlikely. And the one time that I had like 3 people on my farm at once, and they were all people that I knew, so it didn't count. But if you guys stop by, definitely say hey. I would love to have you here. But anyway, so we're just placing the last of these sprinklers. You can see that my ribbons are just going down immensely. I feel like I need to do something. I actually, now that I think about it, don't know what I want to do with the animals, now that we're going to do that in the next episode. Obviously I have them ranked from highest experience to lowest experience, but I also before the farm reset, I would have all the chickens together, all the goats together, all the horses together. So I don't know if I want to do that, or if I want to just like have them mixed up, and have the highest experience ones first. I kind of think I might want to do that. I don't know though, because normally like on a farm you would keep your species together. So I don't know. If you guys have an opinion on that, let me know. I think I might be going with the like highest experience to lowest experience, because that's kind of the theme that I'm going to be going with. I'm going to do it with the fish as well, and with the trees, hopefully. Also, another thing that we're going to run into is the whole problem with some of the items, like items that you get from events, for instance, you have a limited amount that you can put down. So for instance, let's think, I think there's unicorns. Unicorns were part of the Valentine's event. I think you can only put 25 of those down. So obviously a huge block of these isn't actually going to work. So that's something we're going to have to figure out. I remember in my other farm, I had like little sections where I would put them, but they would be small sections. It was weird. So I don't know if I'm going to do like one big misfit section or how this is going to work at all. I have absolutely no idea. But I'm just throwing down some beehives because why not? I love the bees. I'm really happy I got these, high value flowers in. The highest values, we have the Gerbera Daisies, we have the white orchids, and the Saffron Crocuses, and they are all big ticket items, especially with their sprinklers in. That's so exciting. However, they are going to take quite a bit of time. The daisies are going to be 7 days. I think the white orchid was 3 or 4 days. The saffron, I want to say, might also be about 3 or 4. Actually, let's just take a look and see just quickly for funsies. It is 3 days. Okay, so 3 days, and then the orchid is let's say 4 days for the orchid. So it's a work in progress, but I'm really excited. I'm just so happy to be back in the game, back on my farm. So I'm just gonna finish placing these few beehives that I have. And I think that'll wrap it up for this episode. But seriously, guys, I had a ton of fun in this episode. I'm really excited for the series. I hope you guys are as well. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. I definitely have a general idea of what I want to see. So anything that I'm struggling with, definitely throw in your opinions. But anyway, am I doing these backwards? I think I'm doing them backwards. I think I am, because I wanted to do them. Watch them be backwards. Oh my gosh. No, they're not backwards, are they? Because I wanted them to be a specific way. I think, yeah, I wanted this part to be in the front. Well, maybe, just maybe in between the next 2 episodes, I'm going to fix these and make them face the right way, because I'm just a little bit OCD about that. But, well, no, because look, there's two in the front there. There's 2 in the front there. I'm just like looking what side would be the front. I'm thinking the one with the thing on the top of the roof would be the front. So we're going to go with it. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to come back. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.